Hi, my name is Sade Buckridge. I'm the Managing Director at Fetish Secretz Ltd.
Welcome. My name is Nicole Hemmings. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Fetish Secretz Ltd. Today we're going to talk a little bit about our inception, where Fetish Secretz Ltd actually started. We started back in March 2009, correct?
Yeah.
So that makes March 2017. It's going to make a wonderful, how many years, Ms. Buckridge?
7.
7 wonderful years since our existence. Well, we actually started the company a year before we got incorporated. So Fetish Secretz Ltd has existed for approximately 8 years now, but 7 years incorporated. Coming into this business was a personal preference of mine because I remember one day I was up and about trying to purchase a sex toy. And the stores that were available back then, I was not pleased with the products and everything. And I said it to a friend of mine that, hey, I can't find any good sex toys nowhere. And the friend said, I guess you should open one for yourself then, since you're so hard to please. And that was it. Right there, that minute, that second, I decided that I'm going to go into this business. Because I use sex toy a lot. It's something that I love. When I just started out, I didn't know much about business. For the 8 years, most of it is self-taught. You learn along the way. I remember even my logo. I came up with probably about 3 or 4 drawings. Miss Buckridge has always been a very good friend of mine. So I emailed her a couple of the logos and said, hey, help me choose a logo for this company. And, you know, Miss Buckridge was already in the business before, selling the products personally to some of her high-end clientele. So I went to her for the experience, and she guided me in choosing a logo, you know, basic insight on what to do. It so happened that at that time she was in the US,
Right.
And the company that I actually found, because when I just started, I didn't even know where to purchase the products, wholesale or retail, or had no idea where to get these products. Had no idea how to really start it, but I just started. I remember my first time seeking toys, I went to Panama, and that was a very bad choice. But you have to make a lot of bad choices in life, you know. You have a lot of speed bumps, a lot of situations that you're going to have to learn along the way, you know. And when I did find the company that I could actually purchase stuff from, they were right around the road from Miss Buckridge's house. So when I found the company, and she was like, I know this place. They're right around the road from me, you know. I'm a very conscious person, and even the address for the company was just somewhat speaking to me, you know, speaking things into being, because the number was very powerful, because this company was located, their house number was like a sequence of what my conscious numbers were. And I remember how lucky this company made me, because right then and there now I went in to get the visa to visit this company, and they granted me it, and I was grateful. And Miss Buckridge said, come on, stay at my house. We're going to do this together. And I remember she and I going into the company, and it was such a wonderful feeling, because they put up the name of my company, my name. And when I went into this huge, I mean, it's the largest warehouse I've ever seen in my entire life. It was a very large warehouse. They had products for me on display. They welcomed me from Jamaica.
The showroom.
They took us to the showroom, you know, stuff that I didn't know, you know, they taught us. So Miss Buckridge was really there with me from day one. And I remember now she was saying to me, well, you have these nice products now. We have to find the nice bags and the nice tissue papers for this company to wrap the goods. And I remember she took me to another warehouse around the road from her. And I'm talking about the United States now, you know. So I was kind of new to the US, but she was there long before me. So she drove me there, and we purchased a lot of items for the company, you know. She helped me with shipping them back to Jamaica. After I came back, a year after, I registered the business because it started to grow. I was first located at Hillview Avenue, to be exact, in Kingston, Jamaica. So we're talking about Kingston, Jamaica, and where my first location was on Hillview Avenue. I grew from there. Had a lot of speed bumps in this business, I can tell you, because selling sex toys is somewhat taboo. A lot of persons also want to keep their sexual orientation very private. So I came into this business, I'm putting myself into play, how I would really want to shop at a store, what I would want to see. And what I didn't like about other sex toy companies at the time was that you go into the store, the products are so dirty. And I don't like that. You cannot be selling sex toys and the products are dirty.
Especially intimate products as these.
Correct, Miss Buckridge. Intimate, this is intimate pleasure.
Right.
So the boxes for me, was just not appealing, and then it made me think what I wanted for myself, what I wanted for the lovely customers. And that was very important to us. In terms of the ambiance of the store, that was also very important, because having Miss Buckridge loves candles, she loves incense, she loves to have the place smelling superb, because she knows that this is part of our brand and how we want to please our clientele and our client bases. I can even remember my first week sales. I can safely say this, my first week I made $2,500. I will never forget that. $2,500. And I was so happy, I was extremely happy, because here I am, started a business, and you make $2,500. That's Jamaican dollars. Boy, it wasn't much, but I was very happy to know that I started something, and this is the beginning of sales. I used to work with some large companies, so where customer service was entailed, I got a lot of customer service training, which I further passed on to persons working with this organization. And it also helps the company to grow, because remember, if you don't have good customer service, business can't go far. The speed bumps in this organization was very challenging, because I was going into a business that is considered taboo. And to be honest with you, there were many, many, many times I wanted to give up. And to be frank with you, I did give up. I had a point in time where I said to Miss Buckridge finally joined me in the company. She joined the company probably 5 years ago when she came on board, and one day I just got up and I threw everything down. I'm like, I'm done, because the challenges in this business was not a normal one. And Miss Buckridge smiled and looked up at me and said, "Can't stay there. One day this company gonna make her rich, you see." And from there on, she took charge, and she realized that I was very frustrated, and she made a lot of changes in the company. That's when she decided that she's going to start www.fetishsecretz.com and make this thing into a wonderful e-commerce business. So I'm going to make Miss Buckridge elaborate a little bit on the entirety of how we were being challenged because of the type of business that we actually went into.
Right. And as you said, when it comes on to sex toys, marketing sex toys on a whole, you really can get it into a lot of mainstream. So that was the number one hiccup for us. We wanted to do so many advertisements. You want to market your brand, you want to put yourself out there and your business out there and stuff like that. It was very difficult, especially for mainstream. As you said before about the speed bumps, the number one speed bump that I can definitely recall, and there are many, but I'll just speak about this one in reference. It was a point where we needed a POS for our business, and I remember when the bank told us that they'll have to come and do a site visit, as they always do whenever they're going to issue a POS to a new business. However, they came to our business place. At the time, we were by Hillview Avenue, and they took their pictures and they went back to their office. A few days later, we got a phone call. We're sorry, Fetish, but we're not able to issue you a POS machine. So I'm like, why? We're losing sales. Like, we could actually be making more money if we have our POS machine. Due to the contents of your business and your products, we cannot work with you. And we have been to almost 3, 4, 5 banks, if not every bank, and they rejected us over and over. Some banks, we went to that bank about 2 to 3 times, and they rejected us. And I remember at one point, Nicole was like, you know what, this is it. Like, I'm over it. I just don't want to do it. So I remember I got through to a bank and I told her the morning, I was like, listen, we have an interview because we're going to get that machine. And
so nonchalant about it. I'm like, what machine?
She literally rolled out of bed, and when I saw her at the bank, she was in a shorts, a cut-off foot shorts, a raggedy t-shirt, and hair. She didn't even comb her hair, and she just came. She's like, yeah, so what we're gonna do now? So I was like, we're actually going to a meeting. When we sat in front of the agent, Nicole was like this. So how long now? Because, which I could understand where she was coming from, because we've been rejected so many times. So she gave up.
I gave
you
up.
know.
I literally gave up. I had no interest anymore in fetish. I don't know why she called me to come sign papers. I really didn't have any interest because nobody don't want to work with me. I just gave up. I did.
But we did got through. You know, give thanks, and it also teaches us that never to give up. Never to give up on your dreams, never to give up on anything that you want to do. You got to push through and keep going through.
But you also need to have inspiration. And if it wasn't for Miss Buckridge, Fetish Secretz would have closed his doors probably 6 years ago, to be honest with you. But Miss Buckridge just decided that she's going to press on and she's going to get what she wants. And she's like, listen, wake up and smell the coffee, man. Don't come at the bank looking at this again. I was like, this is it. I believe in you now. After they got the machine, I went outside and I felt so embarrassed, you see, because I don't normally, you know, late for meetings or present myself to anybody like that. So I felt embarrassed. To be honest with you, Miss Buckridge was so mad. But to be honest with you,
but you know, good. Yeah, after that, where Fetish is coming from to where we are now, I'm really excited. I'm proud of us. Proud of our workers, because Fetish is a teamwork. It's not just Nicole and Sade, you understand?
Yep.
It's our team. Without our 100%. Team, there couldn't be a Fetish just the same, you understand? It's not like, oh, if Nicole didn't start, or yeah, if Sade didn't bring it here, but teamwork really make the dream work, and that's what Fetish really entails here. One thing I can definitely tell you though, like our main thing here at Fetish is definitely customer service and privacy. Nicole, and privacy as well. Like privacy is very important. Customer service and privacy, which is our #1 priority here at Fetish Secretz. And I must say that Nicole contributes a lot to our customer service. She does. I always tell her all day, every day that she's a talker, you know. Because if you come in here with $500, you best believe she's going to take everything that you have, because you'll have to spend whatever you didn't plan to spend, you know. And she contributes that a lot to the company, which she said it before, which I really do admire that about her. One thing I really do admire about Fetish is the wide variety of stuff that we have here. You know, she said it earlier. Other sex toy stores that were around, that's the one thing that they did lack. That they lacked was presentation and the variety. And then how everything is going now, where technology is concerned, everybody is becoming so computer savvy, and you know, everything is what you say now, how you put it, worldwide net, right? So when we decided to do www.fetishsecretz.com, we knew that was it. That was it. We ship worldwide. We do deliveries all over Jamaica just the same. So no matter where you are and you shop online, we can definitely ship to you. And what?
I must add though that I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah.
So everything at Fetish Secretz has to be perfect. You know, we try to outdo ourselves at all points. So we're not just a company that get up today and want to do the same thing tomorrow. Right. We have to improve because things and times is changing. So you have to change with time. And I want to say, you know, I'm so grateful for the customers. I'm so grateful for them because there's such a large niche of persons living in Kingston, Jamaica, and the entire Jamaica. I ship to Negril, Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, back to I talk about the real country areas now. We do packages for them every day. So this is also to let persons know that you can definitely shop with us, because there's a lot of persons out there who buy our products daily, you know,
discreetly too,
and we handle everything discreetly. Yes. So really and truly, it's a growing company. It's a wonderful 8 years.
8 years, yes.
It's just amazing, I tell you. You see, if you believe in something, just do it. Don't give up when the challenges get overwhelming. Don't give up. Never give up. And right now, I can remember when Miss Buckridge launched www.fetishsecretz.com. I keep saying www because I want you to remember the website. I just don't want to say website. Anybody that's watching this video, I want you to can actually listen to me and remember what the website is. So it's www.fetishsecretz.com.
So I just want to let you guys know where we're located. We are at 39 Lady Musgrave Road. We are inside Eden Gardens Resort and Spa.
Remember, that's Kingston, Jamaica. Alright. Fetish Secretz, we stock over 18,000 different items, so we have a large variety. And always remember, your purchases is definitely discreet with us. Everything here is private, and you don't have to worry about your shopping experience. And remember, if you don't want to come in store, please visit our website www.fetish secretz secretz.com, and you can shop online and we'll ship your product to you no matter where in the world you are, once it's permitted in your region. Thanks for joining Fetish Secretz Ltd.
You can also contact us at 447-9662 or 448-0276. The area code is 876.